the interview day should go and how the structure should be and things. So we're hoping that it'll go that way. I'll tell you how we do our medical interviews in Missouri, and I'll tell you how they do their dental interviews in Arizona. Okay, medical interviews in Arizona are all one-on-one. In my desk, my office, there is a chair here and a chair there. There's not even a desk between us. It's very conversational. It's very relaxed. I'm just getting to know you. You're getting to know me. There are 3 of those. One with someone like myself, one with a basic science faculty member, and one with a clinical science faculty member. And those are the 3 interviews that you have. Now in Arizona, for their dental program, which I don't know if we're going to do it exactly the way that they do it. I'm hoping hopefully maybe it goes a little bit more towards our side, but and they do a couple of them, but there's 2 people in the room, an admissions person and then a faculty member, and they're doing the interview with you. I like personally the one-on-one interaction. That way I get to know you better and see what you can ask me personal questions about the program and things like that. But I'm not saying that the way they do it in Arizona is bad. But short answer is we don't know. Okay. Long answer for no, not a real answer. Very political. It's a political season. So.
What is your average tuition for a year?
And it's Arizona might be a little bit different than what Missouri will be, but I believe it was around 50 last year. And so that's not the highest school by any means. It's not the lowest school by any means. It's about the middle.
That would be Missouri.
That's Arizona. It's like 50, 53. I don't know what Missouri's will be. It's a very, very fluid process right now. But it could be around that, maybe a little lower. I'm not sure.
Since it's a new school, how are you going to choose your professors? Are they gonna the science ones you can use the ones from the medical school, but like the dental ones, are you gonna just have first year teachers or what?
They're working on that as well, but what I know is there's a possibility that the Arizona faculty might fly in and teach. There's also local dentists that might provide some teaching as well. But we're also going to hire faculty in the meantime. So it's probably a combination of all 3 until we get, because we're running like 100 miles an hour right now. We get to stop and we get to get all our ducks in a row. But then it will be quality educators, and most of them probably will come from Arizona.
I was kind of confused on the 4th year thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You said that we get to pick like our top 5 places that we want to go, and you guys try to accommodate that. And then you said something about rotating. So I guess I don't get the 4 to 6 week thing.
Okay. Well, you're right. You'll list your maybe top 4 or 5 destination spots you want to serve in, and you have 4 to 6 week rotations with some additional ones that are electives for you. And so we'll pick you in that area. We'll say you want to serve in Kansas City, Missouri, and we'll put you there, and we'll try to make sure that you're there for all of the rotations. And then, for instance, say you're at a medical, you're at a CHC in Kansas City, and they don't have a specialty that is required, then we'll try to make sure it's within driving distance. Does that?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
What about living? We have to get up and move every 4 to 6?
No. You'll stay in the same area
for the whole year.
For that whole time, for all your rotations. And if the particular place that you're in does not have the facilities for one of the required rotations, you might have to drive, but we'll make sure it's within driving distance.
So there is a possibility you can be at the same exact place for the whole year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now that you explained it,
yeah.
No, we're not going to uproot you.
I was going to say,
you're not going to be doing what I'm doing this week. No, we're going to try to make sure you're.
Do letters of recommendation from dentists who have graduated from that school make a big difference or not?
It's nice to see. But It's not a requirement, but it is nice. I mean, if I look at a medical application and I see someone who graduated from a medical university, it's nice to see. So, I think it's going to get you in.
Yeah. Okay.
When you guys are interviewing, do you ask questions about disciplinary records or anything?
If it's there, I might ask.
Okay.
I might not. I assume that if I see something on the file that I don't think has been addressed adequately enough in the file itself, then I might ask. But typically, if you've got an interview, it's not an issue. Basically, the way as far as the medical school works, and this will probably be for dental as well, if you get an interview, you're 3/4 of the way in. That makes sense. So a lot of people don't even get interviewed. Out of 3,500, how many interview? 500, something like that? 386. So you get an interview is a very decent shot. It's good questions.
Anybody have anything else?
Well, let me know how, if I can help you. I'll be here for a few more minutes after if you guys leave, if you want to ask me something. But I know I'm doing mock interviews tomorrow, and so I'll be interviewing you the way I interview all the time. I interview 3 days a week, every week. So,
How do you remember people?
how do I remember? How do you mean?
To pick people.
If you're interviewing that many people.
If you're interviewing that many people, how does one stand out?
Well, I interview, and in between interviews, I go and write my report on it, and what my recommendation is. So through the interview, my personal style is to really get to know that person, and what drives them, what their passion is, what their fuel is, and so I get a pretty good idea of that. And so after it's over, I write my recommendation. And to be honest with you, I meet so many people and interact with so many people that I don't remember people very well. I saw somebody today, 2 days ago, who said they had talked to me about a month ago, and I kind of remembered him, but not really. But I will make my, whenever I write the report, it's very fresh in my mind. And I look at, I have their file right in front of me. I just interviewed you. I know exactly what I want to say. Well, thanks again. Hopefully this is informational and helpful for you and give you an idea of what the school is and it's going to be like and things. And let me know if I can help you. I'll see some of you tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure thing. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now we can get this done.
So I don't have to.
Push your chair a bit. Cleaning crew will get it.
Sorry, it's hard not to.
With that being said, though, about meeting people